all, I am not old. I am richly experienced.
Unbelievable. Slowly I turned, step by step, inch by inch. I took my revenge. So, what do you think?
Well, first of all, I think you should stop quoting the Three Stooges. Mouse hunting is a serious business, not fodder for some kind of slapstick shenanigan.
I thought you'd appreciate the vaudeville reference because of how old you are. I mean, you must have seen the Ziegfeld Follies when it wasn't just a cultural reference, right?
No, Tippy, the Ziegfeld Follies is about a century before my time. But thanks for destroying any hope I had of ever feeling youthful again.
Sorry, I was just saying. I mean, because of your schizophrenia, you have so many different personalities. I figured at least one of them was a Ziegfeld girl or a Pink Lady or Eleanor Roosevelt or someone.
I see you've consulted Wikipedia again because your historical knowledge is beginning to sound like an MTV mashup.
Okay, so I mix things up a bit, so what? It's more interesting that way. And I believe that's what they called innovation, thinking outside the box, if you will.
No, it's what they call inaccurate information, which a great majority of people seem to be suffering from these days.
Okay, whatever. You were going to teach me how to hunt a mouse, right? Because I need to know these kind of things when I start going on casting calls. Look, this is my audition piece for a really dramatic role. Take that, you big mousy! Pretty good, right? I think it really shows my range.
Well, it definitely shows something. I wouldn't say it's range exactly. More like deranged.
Well, how are you supposed to act around a mouse? There are mortal enemies, right? We're supposed to pounce on them and attack them and generally torture them before we eat them for dinner. Right?
Well, sure, if you're Conan the Barbarian. But there's an art to catching mice. It should be more like a beautiful ballet rather than a rampage of rage and carnage. Haven't you ever seen The Nutcracker?
You mean that thing that looks like a soldier and cracks the nuts into a bloody pulp like this?
Good Lord! Unless you're going to be auditioning for the Jerry Springer show, I can't imagine. Whoa! Unexpected turbulence!
You have to be prepared for everything. I mean, when Kathleen Turner first started her career, do you think she ever anticipated eventually morphing into Jabba the Hutt? No, but she's working with it.
Now, don't be mean, Tippy. You don't know what it's like yet to get older and have your body suddenly spread out like a popover. A popover. Anyway, when you're hunting a mouse, it's not about how fast you catch it and how quickly you eat it, but rather how skillfully you draw the mouse in and make him dance for you.
What is it with you and dancing mice? Who cares if the rodent can do a rumba?
Not a literal dance, Tippy. I'm talking about the figurative dance between respected opponents.
Whatever. I just wanted some tips to make my acting more authentic. I don't have a plan to really hunt a mouse. I mean, I've actually been thinking of becoming a vegan.
Why on earth would you ever do that?
Because that's what actresses do. They starve for their art.
You mean to tell me that you'd give up chicken and fish and roast beef and...
Yes, and yes.
That's ridiculous. No cat should ever give up such...
All the more for you, I guess.
Such a good idea when you think of it, actually. All those unnecessary calories clogging up your pores and such. You should probably give me all your extra snack treats as well.
Okay, I'll go get them now.
Wow. Whoever knew that I could profit so nicely from helping Tippy become the best darn little actress she can? Oh.